Today I want to show you a $300,000 sales page. This is a sales page I've built in Kajabi that has made me over $300,000 in sales on one specific product, and walk you through the elements that are there, what makes it successful, and how you can extrapolate that and apply it to your own sales pages, and show you what I'm doing in Kajabi to build out my sales pages if you're curious, and some of the tools that make sales page building super easy in Kajabi. But we'll also talk about the strategy, long form versus short, and video versus text, and the way you approach psychologically making the sale for an online course or membership or coaching package. So I think this will be instructive. We'll do a deconstruction of one of my sales pages, again, that has worked really, really well. And I'll share with you what I've learned in the process. And if you haven't already signed up for Kajabi, you're kicking the tires a bit, considering launching a product or a business, or you're using one of their competitors and you're like, man, I keep hearing about how much better Kajabi is, because let's be honest, it is better. And you want to switch and try it out. I want to give you a gift. I want to give you an extended free trial. Instead of the 14 days Kajabi offers you on their website, I can get you a 30-day free trial if you use my link below this video, grahamcochran.com/Kajabi. Not only will you get a 30-day free trial, which is plenty of time for you to actually launch an offer and sell it on the free trial to pay for your first few months of Kajabi, but I want to give you up to 2 free courses. One you'll get right away. It's my Ready, Set, Kajabi course, which is a deep dive into how to build everything on Kajabi, how to think about using Kajabi, how to launch your product on Kajabi, including some of my favorite ninja marketing tactics. You'll get that the moment you sign up for the free trial with my link, no strings attached. But if you stick around and become a paying member of Kajabi and you've used my link, just forward me your receipt on the moment you become a paying member, and I will give you another gift. That is my 3-step sales copy formula mini course, which will really help you with what we're talking about today, which is selling and sales pages. And that'll be my gift to you. Why? Because when you use my affiliate link and become a paying member of Kajabi, part of your payment comes back to support me in this channel every single month at no cost to you. So it's the ultimate win-win. You get more goodies for using Kajabi with my link, and I get supported because hopefully, in theory, these videos helped encourage you and give you some insight into how to best use Kajabi to make a boatload of money and serve a ton of people. So it's all at grahamcochran.com/Kajabi. Let's dive in. So we're on one of my sales pages for my course, Automatic Income Academy. And this course does exactly what this says. It helps you build an automatic income stream that makes money while you sleep, all from the comfort of your home, and in just 30 minutes a day. And the subtitle, discover the turnkey system that takes you from no idea to literally putting money in your pocket on autopilot. This is what this course does. And the first thing I want to show you is that this is the most important part of your sales page. The hook, the headline and the subheadline. As we go through this page real briefly, there's actually 9 sales copy elements that I implement on all my sales pages, and all 9 of them are here. This is number 1, and that is the hook. You must hook people. Nothing else about your page matters. It doesn't matter how it's designed. It doesn't matter if you use video or not. It doesn't matter if it's long or short, if the hook isn't good or clear. And so what do you do for the hook? This is the best copy you've got. You bring it in one sentence. What would make them stop in their tracks, pay attention to the rest of your sales page? Well, probably not you talking about yourself. Probably not you telling them that you have a course. Probably not you talking about the price. Probably not you sharing your story or your credentials. Probably not even a picture of you. In fact, what would probably get them to stop in their tracks is you either asking in the form of a question or in the form of a sentence, putting the ultimate dream in front of them, the thing they want more than anything, handing it out, holding it out in front of them, saying, hey, this could be yours. It's an offer, right? I'm offering, what if you could have this automatic income stream that makes money for you while you sleep, and it's only gonna take you 30 minutes a day to chip away at it? What if you have no idea, but you could literally go from that, no idea, to putting money in your pocket on autopilot? Like this is the benefit of the course. So do you have the clear benefit of what you're offering? And if you don't know how to articulate that in one sentence, it's okay, just go work on that. That's the most important copy you'll ever write. Because if they don't read this and they don't care about what you say here, they're not gonna read the rest. Your job in every element of sales copy is to get them to keep reading or to keep moving through the process. So the hook is so important. So you always wanna start with a hook. I like to use a sales video. in addition to the sales copy. People ask me, this is a 34-minute video. It sounds crazy. It's not crazy. And you don't have to do a 34-minute video either, but you should have a video of some kind. Mostly because that's the world we live in now, where people want to see your face, hear your voice, know you're a real person, and they want to have eye contact. And if you can offer eye contact, look at the camera, so powerful, because then you have this moment of connection where it's less about someone reading about a product, but they're connecting with you, the person. So what I typically do is I'll have the entire video be the sales copy, the whole sales page, almost verbatim, that you're about to see in a minute in the video. You don't have to do that. You can also just do a 1 to 2 minute video where you're looking them in the eye, stating the same benefit or the hook, connecting with them as a person, sharing a little bit of your story of struggle and how you've come to a solution, and tell them to read below for more details about how to get this transformation. But you're still holding out the transformation. But either way, I would include a video. One thing I love about Kajabi sales pages is they do unlimited video hosting. A lot of other competitors to Kajabi, you have to embed the video somewhere and upload it. So it means someone else has to host it. It could be Vimeo or YouTube, which are free, but then they show ads or they show other videos on the end, which is distracting. And that's the opposite of what you want on a sales page. You want no distractions. Or you have to pay for Vimeo Pro, or you have to pay for Wistia, both of which are great. I've paid for both, but Kajabi has Wistia baked in at no cost to you. So you get to upload videos. So take advantage of video, especially if you're on Kajabi. And then I always put the call to action button right below the sales video. So if all they did was watch this video and there's a button I say in the video, I'll click the button below to join. I want this button to be right there. And this button will do either one of two things, either take them to a checkout page or an offer page if you have multiple offers, which I believe mine does here. There are the offers. Or in Kajabi's updated sales page builder, it can scroll down to a part of your sales page. And I recommend that. This was built on the old page builder where I didn't have that option, but now Kajabi allows you to, for the button, where's the destination? It could be a landing page, it could be an external URL, or it could be a section on the sales page, and you just click on which section you want it to go to, and it will scroll down to that section, which is great, okay? So have a call to action button there. Hook, video, call to action button. Next, I try to put social proof, right? So I just have a block that says, see what results my students are getting. I haven't even started talking about the product yet, assuming they didn't watch the video, because a lot of people just scroll past the video. But they've got the hook, they've got the promise of what this product offers, and now they're seeing social proof that, you know, like Lane made $6,400, and this launch for Nathan brought in $10,000 in his first week, along with $1,000 recurring every month. And Tommy made $20,000 in less than 60 days. And Chris did $8,000 for the week in his first launch. So it's social proof, right, that this stuff works. And it also is sort of the Amazon effect of, oh, other people have bought this, okay? I'm not the only person. Other people have bought this and they've gotten great results. This is more powerful than anything. A good promise and then social proof. You don't even need a lot of sales copy sometimes. Sometimes that's enough for people and then they'll click on the button. Then you want a little bit, a snippet of who you are. You want to be a real person, right? And then if you have any credibility markers of places you've been featured, like I've been in the Huffington Post and Business Insider, Yahoo, whatever, you could put those. But if not, just a face, smiling face, who you are, and welcome them. And then go right into the next component of the sales page. I already mentioned that there's 9 and I've covered 1, which is the hook. The next section is really important. You want to be able to create conspiracy. This is something that I talk about in depth, actually in this course, go figure. But this is one of the elements too, where you still don't want to talk about the course because they still don't care. You want to share a story of your struggle. You want to share a moment that you empathize with their pain point. And so all of this copy is all about connecting with them. So if people are like, yeah, I feel like I was destined to make an impact on the world. I was suffocating in the day-to-day 9-to-5 grind. Yeah, that's been me too. I don't want to wake up by an alarm, right? To go to a place with miserable people and doing work which didn't mean anything to me. And then, yeah, I'm sick of not being able to take time off, right? And so I'm empathizing with them. I'm creating a moment where we have a connection point, right? And they're like, yeah, those are pain points that I'm acknowledging, but I'm also bringing myself down to their level like, hey, we're the same, right? Create creating an empathetic bond, right? And now I start to share the story of like, look, I found a solution to this. I figured out like how these bloggers make money. Here's what I've learned is a myth. And this is an important element when you're creating conspiracy about like, what do other people say? And this is a fun part of the sales copy process on the sales pages. What are the other alternatives out there to this solution? What are other people saying is the way to get? So like if you're a weight loss coach, could you talk about like all the stupid fads and trends that you don't believe in, that you think are unhealthy? Yeah, you might be hearing what people say like, you know, eat 600 calories a day or no more bread ever, or what's the fun in that? Like whatever conspiracy you feel like is real and you disagree with, but you know someone would be like, yeah, I've tried that or I've heard that. You're letting them in on the fact that like, there's the stuff people say, but it doesn't really work. And people love that because they feel like not only have you brought yourself down to their level, like, look, I've had the same struggles you've had. Now you're bringing them behind the curtain. Look, people say this is the way to get the result, but it's not. Here's a better way. And then I discovered that here's the better way, right? Here's a little bit of credibility play. Look, I made 1.2 million in the past 12 months and it only takes me 5 hours a week to run, right? So there are people like, oh my gosh. Now I'm addressing some objections here with my skeptical thing. And I'm not doing it by like you might believe. I'm doing the play here is Graham back then used to believe this, but now Graham now knows that it's not a fairy tale. And so that's another way of busting down objections. I was afraid, but look, I figured it out. I've come up with a solution. I want to tell you about that solution. And that's, you've gone from the hook, you've gone from creating conspiracy and like identifying with their pain, and then sharing that you found a solution. You shared your story of struggle, that you came to a solution, and now you're introducing finally to element 4, which is the product, actually introducing the product. Because nobody cares about Automatic Income Academy. You know, no offense, it's a great course. It's made me literally almost $400,000 alone. This one product alone in the last couple of years. Nobody cares about it. They don't want to buy it. They want what it does for them. So I can't sell it. I have to sell what it does for my students. And that's what I'm getting to. So now this is the first time in the sales page I'm actually mentioning the product, what it'll help you do, right? I kind of break it down. There's 4 key areas, 4 key results: unlimited income, unlimited time, fulfilling and meaningful work, lasting impact on the world. These are 4 things that in my research I've realized my students want. That's what I built this course around. And then I break it down. Here are the 4 key areas, right? It's powerful content. You're going to build powerful content. You're going to have an optimized website that captures leads for you. You're going to have irresistible digital products. You're going to have an email system that sells those products automatically. So now I'm getting a little more specific about what it's going to help you build. And then I'm diving into the fascination bullets, right? The benefit bullets. These are like, hey, in module 1, you're going to learn juicy bullet here. How to find the perfect profitable business idea for you, even if it's in a saturated market. You're gonna learn the value circle, the secret sauce to my business. You're gonna learn 4 sneaky mental barriers that keep most business owners from success. You've seen these before. This is sharing like table of contents, what's inside, but positioned in a way that's benefit driven, not details of what you're gonna learn. It doesn't matter what you're gonna learn unless you're gonna be able to gain a benefit, right? My 2 proven methods for creating an endless stream of visitors to your website without having to spend a dime on Facebook ads. So these are all benefits. I'm going through, now they're getting, okay, so there's a module on your roadmap, a module on your website, a module on your product, a module on your sales. Look, in this module, a simple 9-step sales formula that will help you sell anything to anyone without being salesy, scammy, or manipulative. And that's literally kind of what I'm talking about right now. Give me a little taste of it. So these are all benefits. And then I expanded it last year. So you can see what I've added to it. Here's a testimonial. More details about benefits, which you're going to get. No fail checklists. You're going to get the vault. You're going to get this bonus, make money faster with coaching. So it's already juicy. I'm stacking the juiciness, right? Here's a testimonial from someone who just used that part of the course where they made $5,000 for their, just by doing what I taught them to do in this course, right? Boom. Then, this is an element of the sales page that's really important. I love being able to say this is for you if, and it's not for you if. Like you're continuing to show them in the way I try to do sales copy is you're not coercing them or manipulating them. You're just simply offering them and saying, look, I want to help make sure this is right for you. So if these things are true, this is probably right for you. If these things are true, this is probably not right for you. And that continues to psychologically show them like, yeah, the decision's in their hands. It's not in my hands. I'm not forcing you to do anything. It's ultimately up to you. And then you're going to want to answer common questions, right? Here's some common questions. How much time is it going to take for me to do this? How much of an investment will this make for me? Blah, blah, blah. Then we're getting into price anchoring, right? This is like even outdated. Like I'm able to charge over $7,500 to teach it to my one-on-one clients. Yeah, I charge a lot more now. I should probably update this, but I'm anchoring it to a price of, look, the other ways to get this material is either work with me one-on-one at a high price point. You don't have to anchor it to one-on-one coaching. When I would sell courses for my music students on how to record their music, I would be selling a course that's $150, let's say, but I would anchor it to the price of the type of microphone that they're looking at buying that they think is going to get them a better sounding vocal recording, and that's going to be $1,000. It's like you could buy a $1,000 microphone, or you could spend $20,000 a semester at audio school, or you could just spend $150 with me on this course and get the same result. And see how I'm price anchoring? I'm anchoring what the ultimate price reveal is to something more expensive that is an alternative, a real alternative. It has to have a real value. And so that's why when I get down to $497, this is a no-brainer. No-brainer. I'm gonna get all this and give them a call to action button. Then more testimonials, right? What results my students are getting. And I did a $20,000 beta launch with one partner after following this stuff, right? Wally launched a membership, is doing over 10K a month total, right? So important, testimonials. I want to pause here for a moment. This is possibly the most important element on the sales page, short of the hook and the testimonials. And that's the guarantee. You want to remove risk. People fear buying something that it may not work for them. And so you don't want to just ask for their money. Why should they trust you? Hopefully they've learned from you and your content. That's why I don't like selling to cold audiences. I only like selling privately on my email list to warm audiences because they already know me. They trust me. They've used my free material to get results. Of course, they know my paid material is going to work. There's less risk involved, but even then there's still always risk when someone has to put down the money for something. They don't know if it's going to work for them. So what I do is I try to take the risk off of them and put it on me and say, look, I don't want you to feel any pressure. So I'm giving them, in this case, 60 days to buy it, put the material into practice, get results. And if they don't feel like they're getting results, or they don't feel like they could get results, or they're just unhappy, and it's not right for them, no questions asked, I'll give them their money back. The point of this guarantee is to make more sales. When you remove the risk, you make more sales. Okay? So I find a lot of sales copy students that are newer to sales copy are afraid to put a guarantee because they don't want people thinking that they should refund. And they're missing the point of the guarantee. The point of the guarantee is to actually make more sales. Yes, you're going to always have refunds, but you're going to make more sales than you get refunds by implementing the guarantee. At this point, they know the price, they know the value, they've seen the guarantee, they've seen how awesome it is. It's at this point, after you've revealed the price and the guarantee, that you stack on even more bonuses. So I've got a few more bonuses, one on work-life balance, one on wealth building, one on branding and positioning. This is like a fly on the wall coaching session I did with a group coaching program. And then also there's a custom website and brand review from me. So these are all in addition to everything they're already getting. And the psychological play here is they already saw how valuable it is, anchored the price, and they're like, that's worth it. In this case, $497. And then on top of that, I'm saying, you're also going to get this for free. There's a reason why bonuses like this come after the price reveal, because it just makes it even more of a no-brainer, right? And then just a classic value stack. I think Russell Brunson made these popular, just like reminding them, like, here's everything we've covered so far. And here's what the value really is in these things. But you're getting it, so you're getting, in this case, $11,000 worth of value. Like if you were to parse these things out and what they really should be sold for, or what they are sold for individually, sometimes that's the case, or my coaching would be if you work with me one-on-one or whatever. But you're not going to pay that. You're going to pay the fraction of that, $497. Okay. I like to give them choices. Tiered pricing is something I've talked at length about. I'm not going to talk about it much here, but always have 2 or 3 options at multiple price points. Kajabi allows you to have these offer pages, which are beautiful, that just are very easy visually to see what the options are and draw their eye to the one you want them to go to. And then you have some future pacing, like, look, you can still make the decision. It's going to be either to do it or not. If you make the decision to do it, here's what it's going to look like. If you make the decision not to do it, here's what it's going to look like. This is one of those 9-step sales copy formula elements. and then I sign off with the PS. Inside of Kajabi, let me show you just something real briefly. This is what it looks like. These are the elements. What I love about building sales pages with Kajabi is that two things. One, you've got all these elements that you could rename. Like, I'm lazy, I should rename, like, this is like testimonials, this is the guarantee. You can rename these sections and you can rearrange them, and you can add sections. You can just play with where the order is on sales pages. And they have everything you could possibly need for a sales page, including testimonial videos or testimonial graphics, or one thing I like, and I have it in another sales page. Let me show you here. Inside of one of my other sales pages, my six-figure coaching community, I have Q&A boxes, right? These breakout boxes that, like, the questions, you can write the questions and then click on it and open it up. These collapsing boxes are great. Kajabi makes it super slick and easy to create that type of FAQ on a sales page, which I think is pretty important. And then when you're in your sales page, I love these new views. You can look at the sales page in mobile and see what it looks like on mobile, right? And you can get a sense of how it's going to translate on a tablet, on a desktop, or on mobile. They just make it super easy. You can preview it. And really, these are just building blocks. Like, every element of the sales page is just a building block. You can just change the heading, the subheading. This is where I uploaded the sales video. This is where I uploaded the thumbnail that I created for it, you know? This is where you create the CTA. This block here is just 4 images. I could add more images to the same block, and the block could have 6 images or 10. It doesn't really matter. I can change the order of these images. It doesn't really matter. I'm just building the sales page to have the elements I want, and they just make sales page building super duper easy. Final question people come to, and again, long form versus short, doesn't matter as long as it has the right elements. And we talked about a few of those today. The point is just to empathize with the person's pain, acknowledge it, acknowledge their desires and dreams, hold out the offer to them that you can help them see that transformation. They don't care what the product format is, whether it's a course or membership or coaching or a pill. They just want the result. And that's what you're selling, is the result or the transformation. And we do that through empathy, through understanding their intelligence, not by coercing, by just showing them that you've struggled too, and you've arrived at a solution. You're excited about the solution. Other people have taken you up on the solution and gotten results with the solution. And you think that the solution is priced very competitively compared to the alternatives that would cost a lot more for the same result. And you're giving them the choice, even at the end, of which version of the solution to buy. And that process, which Kajabi makes super easy to build out, allows you to create a sales experience where you're not forcing anything on them or strong-arming them. You're simply offering them multiple choices along the way. Do they want that transformation or not? And if they want it but can't afford it, that's still fine. That's up to them. If they want it and they really want it, they'll find a way to afford it. And if they don't want that transformation or they don't trust you, that's fine. They won't go with you anyway. But it makes selling super painless, super easy, and stress-free, because all you're doing is like a good waiter or a good waitress does at a restaurant. They offer you things. Mr. Cochran, can I offer you another cocktail? So pleasant, so innocuous. And I'll either say, yes, that sounds great, or no, I'm good for now. It's not sleazy, it's not coercive, it's not manipulative, but it works because they're offering me something that I want, and I get to ultimately decide if I want it. And that's what sales is all about. So hope that gives you some ideas as you're building out your sales page or pages inside of Kajabi. Let me know one of your favorite strategies when it comes to sales pages for your courses in a comment below. I'd love to hear it. We can swap data and swap stories there. I hope that's helpful. And again, if you haven't played with Kajabi and you want to learn more about using Kajabi, or even you want to learn my 3-step sales copy formula strategy, sign up for my Kajabi affiliate link for a free trial of Kajabi. And if you become a paying member of Kajabi, I'm going to send you an entire mini course on how to sell. How dope is that? It's all below at grahamcochran.com/Kajabi. All right, friend, have an amazing week. I'll see you on another Kajabi tutorial real soon.